Throughout countless years and across a wide variety of belief systems, ideologies, and spiritual practices, the esoteric notion of the Tree of Life has played a pivotal role. It is a metaphor for the interconnection of everything in the cosmos as well as the many different levels of existence that can be found within it. In many representations, the Tree of Life takes the form of a diagram or a picture of a tree that has its roots in the ground and its branches reaching up toward the sky. This image is meant to symbolize the connection that exists between heaven and earth. Each of the 10 spheres, also known as the Sephiroth, on the Tree of Life is meant to symbolize a particular facet of being alive. These spheres have been placed in the shape of 3 columns, with each column standing for a distinct facet of the real world. The domain of formlessness is represented by the column on the left, the realm of form is represented by the column on the right, and the realm of balance and harmony between the two is represented by the column in the center. Here are the 10 spheres that make up the Tree of Life. Number 1. Kether. Kether is the topmost sphere on the Tree of Life and represents the realm of pure spirit and union. It is commonly referred to as the crown because it is the pinnacle of spiritual realization and the endpoint of spiritual progression. The will of God is said to be the source of all creation, and Kether is related to this. The fact that it is beyond human comprehension and exists outside of time and space gives rise to the concept of it being the causeless cause. On the Tree of Life, Kether is frequently shown as a point or a crown at the very top. This light, which is white in color, stands for Kether. Number 2. Chokmah. Chokmah is the second sphere on the Tree of Life, and it symbolizes the male principle of dynamic, creative energy. Chakma is also known as wisdom. It is connected to the ability to see clearly, to have strong intuition, and to be inspired. Chakma is frequently referred to as the father due to the fact that it is the origin of all creative energy and the impetus behind the manifestation process. It is usually drawn as a sphere that has 3 lines coming out of it, and it is denoted by a yellow light that symbolizes it. Number 3. Bina. Bina is the 3rd sphere on the Tree of Life, and it symbolizes the feminine principle of receptive, nurturing energy. Bina can also be referred to as the sphere of understanding. It is linked to the faculties of intuition, insight, and comprehension due to this association. Bina is frequently referred to as mother due to the fact that it is the origin of all knowledge and the nurturing power that underlies the creative process. As with Chakma, it is drawn as a sphere with 3 lines emanating from it and is symbolized by a dark light. Alternatively, it can be depicted as a triangle. Number 4. Yesid. The 4th sphere on the Tree of Life is called Yesid, and it represents the world of mercy, compassion, and loving kindness. Yesid is also known as the Hebrew word for mercy. It is connected to the ability to extend one's reach and to be generous. Yesid is frequently referred to as the Father of Mercy because it is the wellspring of all positive energy and the driving force behind both forgiveness and compassion. It is typically shown as a sphere with 4 lines emanating from it and is denoted by a bluish glow to indicate its presence. Number 5. Kabara. The 5th sphere on the Tree of Life is called Kabara, and it is known as the world of severity. It is also known as the realm of power and justice. It is linked to the force of contraction and the ability to exercise discipline. Because Kabara is the source of all harsh energy and the driving force behind discipline and justice, it is frequently referred to as the Mother of Justice. This is one of the reasons why Kabara has this nickname. It is denoted by a crimson light and is frequently shown as a sphere with 5 lines emanating from the center of the sphere. Number 6. Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the 6th sphere on the Tree of Life, and it symbolizes the realm of beauty, harmony, and balance. Sephiroth is also known as the sphere of perfection. Integration and equilibrium are 2 of the powers that are linked with it. Sephiroth is frequently referred to as the sun due to the fact that it is located in the middle of the Tree of Life and serves as a point of equilibrium between the masculine and feminine forces. It is typically shown as a sphere with 6 lines emanating from it, and it is denoted by a golden glow when it is present. Number 7. Netzac. The 7th sphere on the Tree of Life is called Netzac, which means victory. This sphere is associated with the realm of success as well as creativity. It has been linked to the capacity for imaginative and inspirational force. Because Netzac is the wellspring of all creative energy and the impetus for both success and victory, it is commonly referred to as the Father of Victory. It is shown as a sphere with 7 lines emanating from it, and it is denoted by the color green when it is shown in visual representations. Number 8. Hod. It is the 8th sphere on the Tree of Life and represents the realm of brilliance, beauty, and creativity. Hod is the realm in which things like reason and analysis are practiced. It is the stage in which concepts are disassembled into their component parts and investigated in minute detail. This area of the brain is connected to the left hemisphere of the brain, which is in charge of linear thinking and the processing of analytical information. Because of Hod, we are able to comprehend the environment in which we find ourselves and make meaning of information that is otherwise obscure. Because it is the origin of all creative genius and the impetus behind creation and innovation, Hod is sometimes referred to as the mother of splendor. This is because Hod is the driving force behind both. This realm is connected to the power of language and communication, which enables us to convey our thoughts and feelings to other people and form relationships with them. We are only able to generate new knowledge and pass it along to one another through the power of language, which is absolutely necessary for development and expansion. Moreover, the power of technology and the creation of new apparatuses and methods are both related to Hod. It is only through the innovative application of technology that we are able to make our lives better and find solutions to difficult issues. This domain is also connected with the creative arts, particularly the written word, musical composition, and poetic expression. These artistic endeavors give us the opportunity to communicate our feelings to others and form stronger connections with them. Number 9. Yesid. It, also known as the foundation, is the 9th sphere on the Tree of Life. It is symbolic of the domain of the subconscious mind, emotions, and dreams. It is connected to one's capacity for imagination and the ability to visualize. Yesid is frequently referred to as the foundation due to the fact that it is both the entrance to the material world and the connecting point between the conscious and unconscious aspects of one's thinking. It is frequently shown as a sphere with 9 lines emanating from it, and it is denoted by a light that is violet in color. Number 10. Mocketh. The 10th and final sphere on the Tree of Life, Mocketh represents the physical universe, including the material plane and the physical body. Mocketh is the final sphere on the Tree of Life. It is connected to the ability to bring anything into physical form as well as the 5 senses. Because it is the lowest point on the Tree of Life and the location where spiritual energy is grounded in physical reality, Mocketh is sometimes referred to as the kingdom. This is one of the reasons why people call it that. It is shown as a sphere with 10 lines emanating from it, and it is denoted by a deep red light that may be seen in some representations. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.